Hey guys, so we are about to go to the pool, and whenever we go to the pool or the beach, I think it's so important to protect our hair from the sun, the chlorine, the salt from the ocean, of course. And what I like to do is prep my hair before I go into the water, which is usually not too often, but it's super important to do that just to make sure that my hair stays protected. This is an old braid out, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I have a mixture, and I'm going to also share this little concoction that I do. I'll have a link to that as well so that you can see exactly how I mix this all together. It's just a blend of essential oils and some aloe vera juice and some water, because I like to keep my pH at that level between the 3 and 6 range, somewhere in between there. And I also have a blog post that I did about pH and why that's so important when it comes to our hair and protecting our hair. So this is set at a pH of about 4, which is pretty ideal. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of section my hair. I'm gonna tie the rest up. I'll do some sectioning, and each section, what I'll do is I'll begin to apply this aloe vera mix. So it's water, aloe vera juice, and like 3 different essential oils. I think I put lavender, clary sage, geranium, and what it does, it really does soften my hair. It protects it. I'll also link a blog post to the importance of adding essential oils to your hair care regimen. And I'm just going to follow up with some conditioner. And when it comes to conditioners, you could use pretty much any kind. You could even get the cheap ones, because this just keeps my hair moisturized and soft. And then what I like to do afterwards is seal that in with oil. This is actually baobab oil, and you can use olive oil, whatever you prefer. And this kind of just seals it in. And it's just, usually this takes literally like 5 minutes. And this also serves as my pre-poo, because when I'm done with swimming, I like to wash all that chlorine out of my hair immediately. So I'll just kind of twist this up and work it through the rest of my hair. And I like to keep it twisted. You'll see. And this, I also do this on my kids as well. I got some shed hairs that I'm getting rid of. I'm going to do the rest. I'm just going to, again, section this off so you can just get an idea of how I do this. So I'll do the same. I'll spray the back. And it just has a lot of different health properties for the hair. Keeps it soft, keeps it healthy, because as you know, chlorine and the salt water from the ocean, the sand gets in your hair, it tends to dry it out. That's why I avoid products with sea salt. And if you do use castor oil, just make sure there's no salt added, because some people actually use Jamaican castor oil for their hair, but some of them, we had 2 kinds. We had one with salt and one without salt, because people used to actually drink it. So the one without salt is the one you want. So here I go again. I'm going to seal it in with a little oil, sealing that moisture. I'm just going to twist it. This makes it so much easier. And then I'll keep the sections so that it's a lot easier to wash, because I wash my hair in sections as well. I go through the whole shampoo, conditioning and all of that in sections. This keeps my hair nice and strong. It's also quite refreshing, very cooling. So I'll break this up into like 2, just to kind of make it a little easier. And you know, you can be generous with the amount of conditioner you use. You don't have to worry about skimping. I like to make sure all my strands are coated. Gosh, I didn't realize my hair was so full. Oh, what am I doing? I'm forgetting. The most important part is to seal in that moisture. I think I might have forgotten this one too. Gotta seal in that moisture. It's so important because locking in that moisture, it protects it from being penetrated with all the harmful stuff that's out there. And it's also important too because the sun's rays alone can really fry your hair. And I also do this with my kids. And I would even go a step further. If you do have a swim cap, if you're an avid swimmer, you might want to put that on. We're just going for fun. We might be there just for about an hour or 2 tops. But I think just being there is really, it's really just important. Then there's one last thing. This is actually a, I bought this off of a site and I bought it for my kids, but I decided just to try it. It protects from, it's a sun oil, protective sun oil, ultra dry damaged hair. It's supposed to protect it from the sun. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit throughout. This is what I do with my kids. Just for a little added protection. You can also squirt some in your hand. And then I'm just gonna put everything up. And now I am ready for my swim. I'm also gonna just add a pin to keep this part down. Oops. I hate doing this. I know it's gross, but okay. So I'm gonna just pin this part down because this part of my hair is still a little short. I'm just gonna take care of my edges with a little extra oil around the perimeter. And that's it. I'm ready for a swim.